ছাড়ছে না তো। We are gradually moving into the latter stages of the Kolkata Football League Premier Division, and we are live once again in match number 130 to watch West Bengal Police SC against Aryan Club. Both of the teams have lately been doing well. Aryan more so would be a little disappointed that they find themselves at fourth right now, but that's not a bad position at all, given that they have 18 points on board from 9 matches, and the West Bengal Police, having played a match more, have only 8 in their bag. But the good news for them is they have come out of that relegation zone a while back. They were at 12th. Right now, they are at 8th position in Group B of the Kolkata Football League. And we are live from Chisura, and we are expecting a cracker of a match once again. And gradually, with the matches growing in, every match is turning out to be exciting an encounter. That's the lineup for West Bengal. Police Shomovo Kosh on goal, Dipankar Das, Shukant Paul, Chinmoy Tanti, Shubhrata Bishash, the captain, Ratan Mandi, Devdash Mandi, Uttam Nashkar, Pirmal Sardar, Anupam Datta, and SK Samim. That's the 11 for West Bengal Police, going with a 4-5-1 formation almost. At least it seems so. And the man to watch out for will be Anupam Datta from the left. He has been a lively link with that goal scoring ability of this team. And the substitute bench for West Bengal Police, Kishore Malik, Molay Kora, Joydeep Biswas. We have seen them coming on from the bench in previous matches and performed. There's Nuruddin Mondal, Sumit Harijan, Subhash Ghosh, Sahed Hassan Tanveer as well, who had been called upon a few matches ago. Rarely do we see a change in goalkeepers, but Aryans with Shurajit Das, the head coach, has selected his lineup as well. Laltu Mondal on goal, Sneashish Datta, Bishal Tigga, Ganesh Karati, and Sanjay Mandi in the back four. The mid three with Vijay Mondal, Shoikat Sharkar, and Pradeep Mohan Raja. The front three that seems a little familiar, as all three of these rather have been threat causing. Oritra Ghosh, Ochinto Ghosh, and Palash Ghosh. The trio up front will be interesting and dangerous at the same time. The substitute bench, Akash Mondal, Sajjak Hussain, Ranajay Shamanta, Babua Singh, Shubho Bishash, Rajat Roy, Krishna Soren, Shagar Mondal, Muhammad Amirul, and Balaram Mandi. Two solid teams here lined up for a cracker of a match. The referees who are in duty today. Today's match referee Devashish Mandi, along with assistant referees Devashish Mondal and Shima Boiragi. Both official Kanika Burman, and match commissioner for the game Jayanto Banerjee. The two teams making their way on. A little different in those colours from their previous outings. It is a West Bengal Police on the left hand side of your screens in pink and blue, more of pink totally, and in yellow and black, Aryan Football Club. Their performances, apart from their last upset against East Bengal, wouldn't call it an upset as such, because East Bengal were always the favourites going into that clash, the table toppers in Group B at the moment. But apart from that loss, Aryan FC have won 5 of their last 6 games, and that is the only loss against East Bengal in their last 6 games. Even though they have to recover from that defeat, it was a 2-0. They couldn't score a goal, but goal scoring hasn't been a big issue before that, at least since that game. And to make sure they continue with the similar goal scoring form, today's trio up front for Aryan is back in action. Oritro, Ochinto, and Palash. And the two captains here for the match toss, as we can see, Shubroto Bishash on the left hand side, and Shoikot Sharkar. They have been equally effective for Aryan in the midfield. Shoikot Bijay and Pradeep Mohan Raja. Even the likes of Muhammad Amirul on the bench has been impressive. Got a start in few matches. What West Bengal police will have in their mind is that even after a hat trick of losses, they have bounced back and bounced back strong with a 2-1 win against George Telegraph. This team shows character. It doesn't matter, you cannot wipe them off. Their two wins came in their last 5 matches. They have two wins in 10 matches and two draws. Apart from that, the six other have been losses, and courtesy to that, they have 8 points. But the best part is those two wins came in their last 5 games. We are underway with the game here in match number 130. West Bengal Police against Aryan Club. Apologies for a bit of technical issues. We are back and running 2 minutes into the game. No real chances or openings so far, but we expect plenty, especially with the lineup these two teams have come up with. The most likely opening would probably be Anupam Datta or SK Samim for West Bengal Police. Even Ratan Mandi has shown glimpses, but for Aryan, as we time and again discussed before the game, it is their front three. Apart from that 2-0 loss against East Bengal, their match before it was a 5-0, a massive win against Wari Athletic Club from the centre of the park. But West Bengal Police are organised. They won't want any more slips because the teams below them are really looking forward to their loss so that they can also avoid relegation. Even the likes of Police Athletic Club, who are there at bottom right now, they were above West Bengal Police a few matches ago. Tables have turned. Pradeep, Aryan like to pass it around a little more, and then their opponents. That's played forward, a foot race on the right hand side. The defender always the favourite, and that is out for a throw in. That's all the way to the keeper. That's a giveaway now. Vijay Mandal and Shoykot Sharkar, they need to combine Pradeep here. The passing is excellent at times, but they need to turn those patches together, and the shot will go wide from Palash Ghosh. The first shy at goal from Palash. We saw him on the right hand side against Wari Athletic Club. Today he's on the left, and there is Orithro on the right. They keep switching flanks. Uttam Nashkar loses out, and that's a chip ball forward. He is onside. Past the first challenge, two players waiting. A save forced by Shomovo Ghosh, and he stands tall in the first test. Shomovo with the save. First corner of the game for Aryan Football Club. And Shomovo will require a bit of attention there. A good save bravely in front of the attacker. And that's what is a good sign of good goalkeeper. He's not afraid to go to the feet of the striker to take and snatch the ball, which he did right now. But what a bright chance there for Aryan. The defense needs to be careful for West Bengal. Polish Ashok Chakraborty knows it, and that is why the alterations have been made. The corner kick comes in and headed out. One more chance to whip in across. The far post region had no one in yellow. A long range attempt. The idea was Knights with the outside of the boot. It wasn't on target. That was a good chance nonetheless. Almost a toe poke towards goal. Once again, good passing, turned the wrong way, I believe, but he has support from Pradeep. Oh, and there's an attacker who took a point off the switched off defense. It was Arithro Ghosh. He has managed to keep it in though. That's well done. So two chances, and the defense once again need to be careful. They cannot switch off suddenly. Arithro Ghosh, 3 players to beat, still somehow gets the ball back. Pradeep with the cross in, free space on the far side. They're appealing for offside. It's a goal line save, still a chance, and somehow from the crowd banged in to get the lead. It is Polash Ghosh. 1-0 to Aryan. It was coming. We are back again with the stream. Apologies for the technical glitches. Hopefully it'll be all fine now. The only goal so far has come from Aryan, from that mess in the box a while ago, from an attack. West Bengal police in attack down the right channel. Well, that wasn't quite played well onto his path. Devdas Shamandi. He was trying to find Sheikh Samim. And now from the left, there is Ochinta Ghosh in attack. goal is the difference still between the two sides. West Bengal police have done well to contain and try to in phases. Here come Aryan from the centre. And now cleared away. Well, we understand the issues going on, and we're trying our best to resolve it as soon as possible and get to you clear action for the entire second half. It's a 1-0 lead at the moment for Aryan, who are at fourth position in Group B. We will have the half-time whistle. Well, for the viewers who have stayed till this moment, even after all the problems and issues, we appreciate your support, and I will request you to stay tuned. We will be back after this half with exciting 45 minutes awaiting after this. Aryan in control right now. Arithro Ghosh with the forward pass. And try to dribble past two players, and that seems to be a free kick. Has been awarded. I wonder if the card will be out as well. No card, probably. Thankfully, the physio will be called upon again. There has been a few such challenges here and there. It is nonetheless a chance to deliver and increase the lead just before going into the break. And once again, the attack was created by Orithro on the left-hand side. He's up on his feet. That is a good sign for Aryan fans. And the set piece right now is somewhat a region from which he can deliver quality in the box. Can favor both the right and left foot. It doesn't matter which. There comes the delivery towards the far side. The keeper is out. And he hasn't got a touch to it, but neither has any of the attacking players. Started quickly. West Bengal police trying in the few seconds remaining to get back level terms. And it is half time here. No more goals to show in the first half. And we once again apologize for the technical issues. We are trying to work on it still, and we are hoping that we can be back with proper coverage of the second half here. Stay tuned till then. At halftime, it's Aryan's Football Club 1 and West Bengal Police 0. Welcome back here in the Kolkata Football League Premier Division. It is the second half of the match between West Bengal Police and Aryan Club, and we have a team who are enjoying a 2-goal cushion at the moment. It is Aryan Football Club, but both the teams have made changes at the start of second half. Two of them coming from West Bengal Police, them being the team in more need of that attacking prowess, and that is why two attacking substitutions have come on for West Bengal Police, Rajiv Datta and Malay Kora, and they are in attack right now. Straight up, good looking ball in, which is headed out. Not sure about what head coach Surajit Das was thinking for information of the substitutions. Devdash Mandi goes off for Rajiv Datta. Nashkar makes way for Malay Kora. There's been a change for Aryan as well. Meanwhile, the play and the corner. At bottom of your screens, you can see the scroll there. That's West Bengal Police 11 on pitch right now. Samim still leading the line, and they to get back in the game quickly. And the confirmation of the Aryan change, Rajat Roy has replaced Palash Ghosh. Aryan in attack every now and then. They keep doing it. We discussed about it in the first half, even though we had a bit of issues. Started in the first 10 minutes. We were having a brief discussion about Aryan's FC in their last few matches. Apart from the 2-0 loss against East Bengal, before that, wins in a row, out of which back-to-back 4 clean sheets against Wari, BSS, George Telegraph and Kidir, and all of them by convincing results. 4-0 against Kidirpur, 2-0 against George Telegraph, 3-0 against BSS and 5-0 against Wari Athletic Club. And here they are again on a 2-0 lead against West Bengal Police, but this police team is resilient. They do not give up, and that is one positive which they bring with themselves, and they give a fight till the last moment, and that is what they will be trying to do here as well. And the substitution already making a statement, because 2 of the mid have been taken off to add on 2 forwards in the form of Malay Kora and Rajiv Datta. Even though they'll somewhat have to play in that center of the park region, but they will have that mentality and goal scoring ability. Aritra Ghosh was appealing for the decision to go in their favor, which hasn't, and here is Achinto. Achinto trying to fight for possession, but West Bengal, they look a better side right now, better compared to themselves in the first half, and open space from the left to deliver across too far for anyone to get onto, and that has gone out for a throw-in as well. But that's positive signs from West Bengal Police. And for the viewers who have just tuned in, just to let you know, it is West Bengal Police in pink who are attacking from right to left of your screens in this in yellow and black in fourth position in Group B, while West Bengal Police 8th. They were in the run at 12th few matches ago, 3 matches ago to be precise, and now they are back at 8th, avoiding that relegation spot. But they need to continue getting points on board to make sure they do not get or fall back in that zone again. But for even in contention of the top spot, but then suddenly 1 or 2 slips here and there, especially the loss against East Bengal. Then a shot from West Bengal Police, and they are coming strong. One more cross whipped in, a number of pink shirts collected by Laltu. Much important collection. and if not for that loss, Aryan would be on 21 points. But and now things stand in a way that they have 18, and with the win here, they can move to 21. But West Bengal Police wouldn't let that happen easy. They have to fight till Aryan, even though they have 2 goals. But the way West Bengal Police are attacking right now, it's really, really dangerous. To almost beat the off pressure on the keeper, just enough on his mind. He gets it back in the box and collects it. Show more Ghosh from the right. Here come West Bengal Police, just at the edge of the box. The cross is not a strong one, but they will have a corner. For West Bengal, one for Aryan coming in the first, and the second half is more in dominance of the police team, headed out of danger. Aryan looking to break on the counter. Only one man up front. He has a little bit of support arriving, but a solid challenge to save the day. West Bengal Police again in attack continuously. Anupam Datta. He loves shooting from that distance. It's a crosshair and forced a save from. And Aryan can once again go on the break, but they need to be quick in transition and accurate as well. This occasion they were quick but not accurate. They're controlling the ball well. WB Police, another wave ball in there. He still finds a man, and the shot is a bit weak to trouble Laltu on goal. Easy collection in the end, but it's opening up often. He'll need a bit of attention from the physio. And it can take just a moment in the game to turn around things, and hence they cannot be content with 2-0. Bengal Police have scored in 4 of their last 5 games. Apart from that 1-0 loss against Khidirpur, they have scored in all the matches they've played last 5 occasions. Just to let you know their results in the last few games: a 1-0 win against Calcutta, then a 3-2 loss against Wari Athletic Club. That was a hard-fought one. 2-1 against Rainbow, one they should have probably sealed, but the lead for West Bengal turned around by Rainbow. And then the 1-0 loss against Khidirpur, where they did not score, and a 2-1 against Josh Telegraph to come into this game. And this is here for the foul. Seems to be Vishal who came up to make the challenge. Addition on your screen.
Different idea from the set piece. Low cards already for Aryan, and you can sense that pressure is growing on them. And now there's a bit of space opening up here. This is a great chance. But he is taking it a bit wide now. Has plenty in support. The cross needed to be better. There were 3 yellow shirts awaiting. And that is where you need to be clinical. And the offside flag will save Aryan from here. Tell you what, SK Samim was totally free on that. Thankfully, their backline maintained their shape well, trapping him offside here. A good pass forward. The header back is with Aryan, and that might be offside. Well, it isn't. Chance to whip it in. Throw in and Aryan. They need to continue doing the same and cannot do much time on the ball to West Bengal Police. Ganesh Karate heads it forward. Fumble for possession, no clear cut movement there. Right now it is a free kick, and that will stop the attack for Aryan. 3 fouls from West, 5 from Aryan's. It is match number 130. It is the game for West Bengal Police and the 10th for Aryan. And they know they do not have much time to get themselves in a comfortable position in Group B, where they can hope to perform better and move upward the latter stages of the tournament. Get eventually with both the groups combining up for the top teams to compete for the title. A different format introduced here in the Kolkata Football League. Play on, says the ref. And this is trouble times for West Bengal. A third will kill their hopes. Space on the right for Ochinto. Can he find a perfect pass this time? He has, but what a miss. That is a big miss. He had no defender marking him whatsoever. And he was flat-footed. He needed to a proper connection on that and proper direction. Just nearly the third. But these chances might haunt. One more corner for West Bengal Police. They are a kind of they have a kind of stubbornness in them, rather in a good way, of course, where they do not want to just shoulder down and give him. A left-footed delivery then for West from the corner kick. That is a totally wasted attempt and a horrible clearance as well. Almost as if he gives the corner back to take it again. Chance to try and test Aryan, and there's a chance to shoot, maybe just inside the box. An hour of the game played in favor of Aryan, what themselves going to right now, trying to make it 3. Intelligent from Ochinto, or the keeper is his lines, and he is under pressure. to clear for throw in.
Risky passing, and now once again he was out of his lines, but the target
More than out of his line. This time he was
and the positioning was not at all great. That'll be probably in favor of Aryan, not sure though. It is in favor of West Bengal Police. No cards because it was more of a clash in an attempt to win the ball back.
so one more one more chance. They are gradually getting those decisions in their favor. Opportunities to Mondal and his defense, and maybe pick up a goal here. Anupam delivery was looking dangerous, and that will be a throw in. For a moment, I thought it would go out for a corner, but a player down for Aryan. 30 more minutes to be played here, which is good enough time for him to score more goals. Will hope the tally, while West Bengal Police will try to close down the deficit and maybe pick up at least 1 point from this fixture. Well, this Aryan club we'll talk about after this throw in. Clever flick, but goal kick eventually. I'm talking about Aryan club. They were formed back in 1884, 139 years ago, and known as the Aryan Sports Club back then. And just after a while, the footballing department started,
And they went on to win a few trophies over the years. They won the IFA Shield in 1940 and 1983. A few historic feats on their side. They're yet to win the Kolkata Premier Division League.
mostly it had been dominated by the top three, the big three of football: East Bengal, Mohun and Mohammedan Sporting. Uh, Things changed. We saw winning the title a while ago. We have seen teams like Bhawanipur coming up, and this time we have the likes of Diamond Harbour FC as well, and even Rainbow performing quite well. So plenty of teams this time who are doing well and in contention for the title, along with the big three. West Bengal stolen fairly. Confusion, but enough space and time. That is cheeky, and Chinto has space to run. He has players in support of our post. He would like to do it alone, but the shot enough venomous to beat Shoma Bukhosh. What a move that! All created by that cheeky back flick. Had that been at some top level of it, would have turned into a viral clip there, where you create individual highlights of players or Chintu again on the ball. Play on, says ref Anupam Datta. This time it'll be a foul, maybe. He's trying, he's still trying. Haven't seen too much of Ratan Mandi. And there's Mole Kora just in front of him, with the number 10 on his back for police. Anupam Datta to take the free kick. Once again, left-footed delivery. His crosses have a bit of venom on it, and the head straight to Laltu Mondal. Wasn't straight actually, but Laltu Mondal did enough to collect it. And a bit of cramps here from the keeper. To deal with. And the fish has to be on the pitch again. One noticeable thing about Aryan Football Club this season is that they have scored 23 goals and have consigned, including these two. The tally rises to 25. And tell you what, that is the highest number of goals scored by any team. It was 24, the highest by East Bengal. Not sure if they have scored on the other hand, then they'll be on top in that. Uh, but for them, neck to neck, Aryan Football Club, even with the goal difference. East Bengal had a plus 18 goal difference coming in today's match day, and Aryan had plus 14 before this. Rise to plus 16 this way, at least at the moment, is that way. And in terms of those, they're either or just in that spot, and that is a wonderful through ball. Might be a chance for the third. Important intercept still with Aryan. Measuring finds a player just on the edge of the box, and they have to play it back. An offside flag. That wasn't intended a pass. He was going for the shot, but the connection was poor. Oh, but what a kind of chances need to be capitalized. They need to be taken. You cannot chasing such opportunities time and again. This has been for a fourth time now that Aryan have not made use of such going forward. But Bengal police have to try and back sooner because it's gradually running out, and seems like there will be well Bengal police, so maybe he has come on already. Will confirm the change. Aryan in attack. This time the angle was difficult, but the cross is better. Bit too far, but they'll try to control. Collected by Shom. Seems like Shubsh has come on to replace Chinmoy Tanti for West Bengal Police. Laltu will deal with that and take a few seconds off the clock as well. There are two players on a yellow card right now for Vijay Mandal and Bishal Tega. And once again the offside trap just catches him there. So the two goals still being the difference. Anupam again. He has some and he does well from the length. Cleared out. Vimal Sardar was in support. Vimal with the throw inside the box. They need to do better in keeping the ball in the final third there. Arithro trying to turn his man, couldn't control the ball there. Shukanta ball switched direction. Captain Shubroto Bishash happy that his defense two already. Still trying though, not an impossible task to get to for West Bengal Police, unless of course Aryan strike again. One goal from the captain Shoykot Sarkar and one from Palash has been taken, and that could have been another opening for Shomov clearing. A bit of risk being taken by the West Bengal Police defense. And they're trying to push their players off field, and in an attempt to avoid at the back being created. Sometimes the offside is working, but when it's beaten, the keeper is under immense pressure. Throw in for Aryan. PJ on the ball. It's in a cross. I didn't think much about that. Just wanted to whip it in the danger zone. PJ still on it. Second bite at it, and has found. That's a better cross. And a free player at the far post should be another one. But a save made by Shomovo, who once again bravely just makes himself big in front of the shot and saves, conceding a third. Difficult to spot the numbers behind the jersey at that far end, but what an opening and what a save, matched up by some keeping by Shomovo Ghosh. Shukanto to Dipankar Das, and now long ball. It's turn-wise now, unlike the first half. Opening up here for West Bengal Police. The shot wasn't on target, and there was no one approaching the final. The one player who was there was a bit from the ball. Well, that's a bad now. It is a one-on-one. The keeper is out. He has used his hand though. Well, that might be a sending off as well, or at least a yellow. It has to be at least a yellow, no questions about that. But it can be a red too. Human there. And it seems to be the red card which is out. It was open chance on goal. And Shomo Bukhosh, after all the hard work, it is a red. It is a straight red. Trouble for West Bengal Police. There's some drama here, and that is what the referee has spotted. The keeper using his stop that chance in the central midfield, and that is the game for Shomo Bukhosh. He had done conceding the 2 goals. Had gave a few chances, and then even inside had be saving a few. This time he did make a save. He did save his team from a third, but at the cost of a red card. Used his hands and hence walking off. One more time it has to be said
Hassan Tanbir, who will be called up on action. And here he comes on. The substitute keeper, and the only option on much said Hassan Tanbir, and he will be straight away under test from that free kicker. And not a range from where you would generally see shots flying in and troubling the keeper. They might very well go for it, given that the keeper has just come on, and you would want to test the keeper. Trying to set his but 10 now with 15 more minutes to play. Planning going on to decide. There are 4 or 5 players brainstorming. Wonder what Tia will be. I said the Shanbir is on already, and he has replaced, say, the striker pretty far. And they will go for the shot, which will sail off target. And there has been another shell, which is for Aryan. And corner placed by Krishna Soren. Once again, the cross time, and again from that right hand side, they're getting so much of space and time, but they have to get that third. It almost seems elusive there, just not coming after it's in plenty. The goal is still missing. Hopefully, they have a 2-goal lead on board. Here comes the corner. West Bengal police still with 10 men, as far as we know them, wouldn't lack efforts here. Their striker is taken off for SK Samim, sacrificed on Syed Santanbir. Shomov, of course, picked up a red card a moment ago. There's a clash in the midfield zone, and both players have come off from that challenge.
late in the a bit of cramps as well, and muscle pulls. Always difficult. Very easy on the eye. A 90-minute game, and about a player doing this wrong, doing that wrong, and maybe could have powered the shot better. Maybe could have lofted better. It is not that on the pitch. They are professionals, of course. So they're playing at the top level, and we expect them to do so. But then, at the end of the day, they're all humans, and it is tough. It gets tough, and the people who have been on the field know how much it takes to fight till the very last minute. That is why we sometimes praise the greats of the game, their heroic performances and minute winners. That is the reason. It takes a lot physical ability, but mental as well. So much to the game of football to talk about. There's no end to this, from tactics to the confidence to fitness, technique, speed, everything. And then comes into discussions about it being a team game. They cannot have individual talents to alone win games. We have seen it in the top levels, but that is not an everyday story. That can happen at times, but not every day. You need to form as a team, as a unit, following the instructions of the coach, maintaining formation, the pressing. Well, maybe for some other day. It is a long chapter to discuss. But right now, 4 minutes of regulation time remaining in this game. And maybe a few more added on. Rarely do we see games now where nothing has been added on. Well, that is one very rare phenomenon at half in some games. And that is rare as no added time has come on, and that's a better cross to the left. The defender closely did enough to get his team a goal kick for safety. And that is what look again, West Bengal police, they still with 10 men going on attacks. They do not care. All they want is to for that goal. The clean sheet is still there to be taken for Aryan, who will give them a major confidence as well for upcoming fixtures. Passing it around well. That's a giveaway. West Bengal police from the right channel. It is a 1 versus 1 there, and the attacker has got off the defender in terms of the outcome, because it is a corner. A West Bengal and players in the box. Is there one more change? Because a player who has gone out just behind. Not an Aryan player who is out as well, and it seems to be a substitution. More than one substitution, maybe. We'll confirm once we have the news about it. One of them is Babu with the his back corner. And this Bengal police as well. And you can see Ratan Mandi has gone off. And And now a chance to shoot from the edge of the box. A toe poke almost for a second and got the goalkeeper thinking.
So three changes on the pitch who came on before that corner. One of them, the confirmation, Nuruddin replaced Ratan Manti. That is the only change which came on right now in this substitution interval for West Bengal Police. And the other change, the other two changes are for Aryan. One of them, Singh, who has replaced Pradeep Mohanraj. Lofted forward, Said Santanveer is there in place. And that'll be a throw in favor of Aryan. Last few minutes then. Flicked forward. It doesn't seem to be an upset here, unless for a late drama. Very difficult though at time to find two goals. Bengal. Aryan have the ball back. They will have to try to control it more. Ochinto, him able to show yet today. Ochinto. So touch or two with his team. That throw in for, and they will move forward again. Ganesh Karate with the throw, and once again a throw in. To back throw ins down the right channel, down the line, moving in attack. They'll be happy to see off the match this way. Again from the right. This has been active channel, and the cross is out of play without troubling anyone. And a yellow card as well. Third yellow card for Aryan. There has been a red card as well, which has been for West Bengal Police. Of course, they got a card for using his hands outside the box to save a shot, and that is what I was saying about pressure being the keeper when the offside trap is beaten. So most of those pink shirts are in attack, just like right now. Look at the numbers forward. It's do or die almost for them, and they have to go for it. There are 5-6 pink shirts all lined up up front. Chip, and that is wasted confirmation. Sanjay Mandi, paper yellow, and a little bit of space opening up. He has Ochinto in support, but he goes post because players are free. Two of them. Ochinto in the center. He will find the slightest of touches, and Aryan 6 minutes have been added a massive amount of time. Have stolen it.
That will be comfortably dealt with. They haven't taken their chances as such in the second half. Arians, and that is why the scoreline is 2-0. Could have dealt with it more comfortably had they got more goals on the board. More substitute here for Aryan. Has been taken off to be replaced by Ronojoy. Corner kick here, and they wouldn't run down the clock for a third, and have lost possession in looking at to do so. Throw in. Ganesh Karate. Another opening from the right channel. Everyone has missed it. And Sam Tanvir, he has collected that, but seems to be out of the line. Is another corner. Now that seems to be game set for Aryan. Very unlikely of any disappointment from here. 3 more points on board. A wait of time now. 1 more, and they will rise to 21 points. The header is way off target. Wasn't a bad cross, but the striker couldn't rise enough. 1.5 more minutes remaining in this fixture. Would have expected a few more goals here. Bengal Police really brought the game to Aryan, which is why they have most of the time been defending in the second half. When they went on back, they didn't capitalize on their chances. That's a better chance. Can they get at least one? The keeper was there in position, but need a touch. It'll be out for a goal kick. Laltu Mundal under one more test. They came near. They have to be praised for their efforts, but they couldn't pick up or find a goal. After all the chances created. Final few seconds. Ganesh Karati launches it forward. The substitutes, all fresh legs up. And there's Ronojoy, Shamunto, Babua Singh, Rajat Roy, all of them. Maybe time for one last attack here, and West Bengal Police are on the ball. Can they get a consolation? Easily dispossessed.
We are done with the additional 6. Any moment, will full time whistle from our match official. And there it is. Once again, back to winning ways. One loss in for Aryan, but they do not stop rising. Another clean sheet and another 3 points. West Bengal Police have to work harder to find their third win, but Aryan FC with their 7th win in 10 games, that is a really, really good ratio. Teams have been fighting so hard as well, but as it stands, it is one more good victory. That'll do the job for Aryan for the time being, in contention for that third spot as of now. So the goals coming, Shoykot Sharkar, the captain, and Polash coach. West Bengal Police really gave a good fight eventually. Some would have expected some, but they are still struggling. They have 19 goals now in 11 matches, just a few more games in hand. And that is the score line at full time. As it stands, it is Aryan who win the match by 2 goals to 0 against West Bengal Police. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the game and hope to see you all again soon.